Hello and welcome back to the Houston Texans franchise. Today we will be taking on the division rival Titans. We are the last remaining unbeaten team in the NFL here at 6-0, and we have a pretty good division lead already. The Titans, they are 3-4 and could really use a win to try to climb back into this race for the division. We went ahead and actually talked trash in a press conference about the Titans, giving us a goal to force 3 turnovers and win the game. We're going to have to do this with a couple of key injuries. On the offensive line, we're going to be starting a rookie out of Vanderbilt in Martin McIntyre. I don't know if he is exactly ready, but he's going to have to be. For that backup pass rusher role, we're going to have a couple of different guys that are going to get a chance, including Tyler Randall, a rookie out of Northern Iowa, and Sergio Fulton, who is in his second year out of Michigan. We'll see if all these young players are ready to step up in a game that the Titans really need to win, so they're going to be playing really hard. Tannehill having a pretty good season so far, but of course, you got to worry about Derrick Henry, who's going to get the ball here on the first play of the game, picking up 3 yards. Having another great season himself at over 100 yards on the day last week. And he's getting a toss here on 2nd and 7 up to the 29, bringing up 3rd down. 3rd and 6. Tannehill, plenty of time going deep down the field. Caught by A.J. Brown up at midfield. A gain of 21. They go right back to Henry after the big pass play. And they take it into Houston territory to the 47. Now on 3rd and 3. Tannehill over the middle, a wide open man. That is tight end Foster Moreau all the way to the 32. Derrick Henry, another carry. After they got the new set of downs, he picks up a couple. 2nd and 6. They run him again. And this time he's going to be stopped in the backfield, losing a yard. 3rd and 7. All day for Tannehill. Going to go deep down the field. Broken up. It is off the hands of the receiver, incomplete. Bringing up 4th down. Titans will send on their field goal unit to kick this one on through and give them an early 3-0 lead. Time for Divine and the Texans to take the field on offense. He has 8 passing touchdowns on the year and 8 interceptions thrown. He has been playing better lately. We'll see if he's able to keep that up as he hits Chase Claypool down the field for a gain of 23 up to the 48. That's a great start. Here's Willis up the middle. He has a 1st down and is into Tennessee territory to the 38. Into 14. Titans blitzing here. Divine going down the field, and he misses Beasley wide open. Now 3rd and 10. Texans going empty. Divine checking it down underneath to James White. He has the 1st down, falling forward to the 26. Tough luck there for the Titans. Here is Willis getting the carry, picking up nothing. 2nd and 10. Titans only rush 4, faking a blitz. Divine going downfield off the hands of Joe Scott, incomplete. 3rd and 10. Staying empty. Divine going to the end zone. Oh, nearly intercepted off the bobble as well. And lucky for the Texans, it is dropped. They can get a field goal of their own, tying us up here at 3. So both teams settling for field goals, but they were both able to move the ball as the Titans swing it out right side to Derrick Henry on 1st down, picking up 10 yards. And a new set of downs. Play action fake to him here. Tannehill going down the field on a comeback route to A.J. Brown. The Houston 43. Cross right side to Derrick Henry. Going to be inside the 40, down at the 38. 6 carries, 14 yards for him so far. The Texans' rush defense isn't looking too bad as Barr breaks up a pass here. 3rd and 5. Titans going empty. A throw over the middle, caught by Moreau. He has a 1st down and a gain of 10. Mills was not able to get there in time. Hand off to Derrick Henry right side on 1st down. Picks up 7 yards, his best run on the day so far. 2nd and 3, they run him again. And he stopped after a pickup of just 1. 3rd and 2. Able to throw. Going right side, caught by Julio Jones. He has a 1st down at the 13. They are in the red zone. Derrick Henry left side, breaking a tackle inside the 10. And going down at the 8. Under 40 seconds to go here in this 1st quarter. All day for Tannehill, going right side to Moreau. He has a 1st down inside the 5, down at the 1. As Taylor Lewan is injured on the play, the Titans left tackle. 1st and goal. A walk into the end zone for Derrick Henry. And the Titans are out in front here, 10-3. Now just 30 seconds left in the 1st quarter. 2nd possession finally for the Texans. Divine going down the field on a wheel route. Oh, nearly simultaneous possession, but the ball hits the ground. It is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Fine extending right. Going underneath here to James White. A nice throw on the move up to the 31. That will end the first quarter. We have a 3rd and 4 to start the second. Devine, right side, caught by Devontae Adams. A dangerous throw, but it works out, and he's up to midfield. Don't know how that one didn't get intercepted. The handoff to Willis, bouncing around and getting some decent yardage, but there is a flag, and it's going to be called back for holding on Eric Northcutt. 1st and 16. Willis back into Tennessee territory. They get it to their 45. 2nd and 5. Clean pocket here for Devine, but time's running out. Going right side, it's intercepted by Elijah Molden. He's at midfield. I don't think anybody's going to catch him. Inside the 10. It's going to be a pick 6 for the Titans as they go up 2 scores here in the first half. Devine just waited way too long to make a decision, and he made the wrong decision anyway. Molden makes him pay. The Texans down 2 scores are back on offense here, starting from their own 23. Devine, plenty of space on that right side. He's going to take off, picking up a 1st down. A nice bounce back play as he's up to the 47 with a gain of 25. He'll try to throw it here again. Going down the field, he overshoots Claypool. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. A read option. Devine keeping it into Titans territory inside the 40 and finally out of bounds as a 34. 44 rushing yards on this drive alone for him. Hand off to Willis left side. He's spun on down at the 26. 3rd and 3. Make a time for Devine. Going to the end zone. He overshoots Joe Scott. 4th down. The offense is staying on the field. Devine swinging out right side to James White, who can't get any blocks, and he's going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage. It is a turnover on downs, and the Titans will take over. Already up 2 scores, now with the ball again. A.J. Brown, a gain of 8 yards on 1st down. Now 3rd and 2. Texans blitz, and that's not going to work as Tannehill finds A.J. Brown for a 1st down at the 40. Another pass attempt here. One right side, nearly intercepted by Michael Barr. 2nd and 10. Only a 3-man rush. Tannehill going underneath to A.J. Brown. He has a 1st down up to midfield. Just 5 minutes left in this first half. Play action fake. Tannehill, way too much time here. He's going deep down the field. A man behind the defense. That is Foster Moreau. He burns Dante Hightower for a touchdown, putting the Titans up 3 scores here in this first half. The Texans looking absolutely terrible today. They're going to need a big comeback in order to keep their undefeated season alive. 1st and 10 here. Devine, he's going to take off and pick up a couple of yards out of bounds at the 33. 2nd and 2. Action fake to Willis. Devine scrambling. He has the 1st down. He's hit and he lost the ball. The Titans are on it, and they're going to take over at the Houston 44 as things keep getting worse and worse for the Houston Texans. I mean, Devine just got blasted there. Didn't get the slide down in time. And the Titans already up big, looking to make this even worse as Moreau picks up 6 yards on 1st down. 2nd and 4. Henry running left side. He's going to be stopped right away. At least the run defense for the Texans has been all right so far. 3rd and 2. Tannehill, pressure on him, going deep down the field. Caught by McMath, and they say he's in bounds. I don't know about this one. The Texans are going to go ahead and challenge this. And yeah, the refs, they got their McMath wrong on this one. It is only 1 foot, not 2. So the Texans would win the challenge, forcing the Titans to kick it here on 4th down. And the kick is good. It is now 27-3 here with 3:20 left in the first half. Devine going deep down the field on the first play. It's off the hands of Cole Beasley, incomplete. 2nd and 10. A screen pass attempt that is off the head of Chase Claypool. Everything going wrong. 3rd and 10. Devine extending right. He's just going to take off, and he shoved out of bounds shy of the 1st. Bringing up 4th down. They're going to leave the offense on the field, already down big. A handoff to Willis. He is met, and they're going to give him the 1st down barely. 2nd and 10. A little over 2 minutes to go. Devine extending right. Throwing back over the middle. Caught by Willis, and he's going to take this up to midfield, taking us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 11. 1:50 left. Devine going underneath. Caught by Joe Scotty as a 1st down into Tennessee territory to the 35. The Texans hurry up. Devine extending right here. And he's going to take off. He has the 1st down. There's a late hit out of bounds, and they're actually going to call it unnecessary roughness on Harold Landry. Now he got the ball all the way up at the 12. And they're going to run a draw play with Willis. Spun on down inside the 5 at the 3. 2nd and 1. An RPO throw right side. That is Joe Scott celebrating his way on into the end zone. Is this a little too late, though? They're actually going to go for 2 here to try to make this a 2-score game. See if it ends up working out. A little flip pass to Leonard Fournette, who breaks a tackle, but he's out of bounds. It will be a 9-27 game. 3 scores for the Texans to have to try to make up. As Tannehill goes down the field on their first play, caught by A.J. Brown. All the way to the Houston 14. Unbelievable. 2 timeouts left in 48 seconds. Tannehill going to the end zone, broken up by Michael Barr. 3rd and 5. Titans going empty. Tannehill to the end zone again, over the head of everybody, out of bounds. 4th down, they will send on the field goal unit again, and the kick is good. It is now 30-9, and that will be our halftime score. A 21-point lead for the Titans, and the Texans are looking really awful today. We'll see if they can turn things around here in the second half. Looking at another game here, the Browns are up big, 28-3 on the Packers. Browns, remember, they knocked us out of the postseason last year. Looking forward to playing them later in the regular season. But we got a game here to worry about as Willis gets a handoff to start the second half. He has a lane on the sideline all the way into Tennessee territory. Finally knocked out at the 17. Getting him to the 100-yard mark on the day. A big splash play there to start the second half. Maybe getting some momentum. Devine lobbing to the end zone. He overshoots Joe Scott. 2nd and 10. Devine, a pretty clean pocket here. Going over the middle, caught by Joe Scott. He's going to be brought down at the 1. Will be goal to go for the Texans. 1st and goal. A handoff to James White. He's brought down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal. Devine's going to try to throw it. Extending right. He could walk into the end zone, instead he throws it. Caught by Devontae Adams, so at least they do get the touchdown there. It's a great start to the second half, but they have a long way to go. 30-16, the Titans lead as they have their first possession of this second half. Tannehill going downfield, caught by McMath on the sideline. I'm pretty sure he was out of bounds. The Texans are pretty sure he was out of bounds, but the replay was glitching out, and so did the challenge. So Texans lose that challenge, and they actually have no more remaining for this game. As Henry gets another carry here into Houston territory, bringing up 3rd and short. 3rd and 1. Tannehill, quick over the middle, off the hands of McMath, incomplete. Bringing up 4th down. The Titans are going to punt it. And to pin the Texans back deep, it's going to go to bounds at the 17. The Texans a chance here to make this a 1-score game. As Devine extends out right side, he's going to take off. Going out of bounds near a 1st down at the 27. 2nd and 1. James White getting the carry. He has a 1st down and is up past the 35 to the 37. 2nd and 10. Clean pocket for Devine here. Going to check it down underneath to Chase Claypool. Picks up 10 yards. For his 3rd and inches. They're going to run it with Willis up the middle. He breaks a tackle, but is tripped up by his own lineman at the 46 of Tennessee. Play action fake to him here. Fine, moving right, going down the field for Adams. He's got him. A nice catch on the sideline as he's out of bounds at the Tennessee 18. They are in the red zone. 2nd and 9 after a pickup of just 1. Here's Joe Scott on the right side, taking the Texans to the 9-yard line. 3rd and inches. Play action fake. Devine extending left. He's going to take off. He has the 1st down and he slides. He could have walked into the end zone maybe, but he didn't want to risk it. 1st and goal. They're going to get into the end zone anyway on the next play with Damian Willis, making this a 1-score game. So when you thought the Texans were out of it, they are kind of in it. They're going to go for 2 here because the analytics, they will tell you to. And White's going to get into the end zone. So just a 6-point Titans lead here. Maybe the Titans are starting to crumble a bit. Empty look on 1st down for Tennessee. They go right side off the hands of A.J. Brown. 2nd and 10. Tannehill over the middle, caught by McMath, and he's up to the 29. 3rd and 2. We're going to throw for it. Tannehill over the middle, dropped by Julio Jones, bringing up 4th down where they punt it to the Texans, who have a chance to take the lead here as Willis loses a yard on 1st down. 2nd and 11. Devine going over the middle, caught by Joe Scott. He has a 1st down up past the 40, the 42. 2nd and 11. Supposed to be a screen pass, but Devine is sacked back at the 37, bringing up 3rd down. 3rd and 16. Trying to set up a screen pass to James White. A missed block, and White is going down right away, bringing up fourth. And they're going to punt it back to the Titans. We have a little bit of time left in this third quarter. And Henry's going to pick up 3 yards on first down. We're going to try to get one more play off, and they will get it off. Tannehill, he's going to be hit, and he lost the ball. The Titans are on it, and they're going to keep possession at their own 15. 3rd and 14 to start the fourth quarter. Tannehill hopping around. He has all day. I mean, this is just comically long how long he is sitting in this pocket. Moving right, and finally throwing this one away out of bounds, bringing up 4th down. The Texans take over after a punt at their own 45 and still have a chance to take the lead here now in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 2. Going to be a screen pass right side to Byron Mitchell. He has a first down, taking it to the 37. 2nd and 11. Texans go empty. Vine stepping up, going deep down the field. A man behind the defense. He underthrows him. It's intercepted in the end zone by Byard. He's returning this one outside the 20 and down at the 22. The Titans offense will take over. A critical mistake there by Devine with a chance to take the lead. Now the Titans, they have a chance to increase the lead. 2nd and 10. Derrick Henry right side stiff-arming Mills. He has a first down up past the 30 to the 37. Best run on the day probably so far for Derrick Henry, as Tannehill has all day here. Going down the field, caught by A.J. Brown into Houston territory to their 37. The Titans offense picking up some steam that hasn't done much in the second half. A stiff arm here by Henry up to the 27. 2nd and inches, a toss right side to Henry. Another broken tackle and another first down to the 23 now. 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Tannehill, right side, caught by Brown. He's into the end zone, putting the Titans back up 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. They are going to go for 2 here to try to make it a 14-point lead. Tannehill going right side off the hands of Julio Jones, incomplete. So it will stay a 36-24 Titans lead. As the Texans are back on offense, trying to make it a 1-score game again. There's Joe Scott picking up 10 yards. A 3rd and inches. They're going to run it with Willis right side. He has the first down, breaking tackles up to the 44. Over 120 rushing yards on the day. Most of those coming on that one big run to start the second half. Devine's going to be sacked here as time is starting to become a factor. Under 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 22. Devine stepping up, going over the middle. That's Devontae Adams with a reception to the 48. They hurry up to the line. 3rd and 6. Devine going downfield, caught by Joe Scott. He has a first down to the Tennessee 35. They hurry up to the line again. Devine, plenty of time, lobbing downfield in the triple coverage off the hands of Devontae Adams, incomplete. 2nd and 10. They stay empty, 3:35 left. Devine drilled as he let this one go. Lucky it's just incomplete. 3rd and 10. Devine extending right. Has a guy right next to him, but he's able to turn upfield. He gets a block and has a first down. Out of bounds at the 21. 3:21 left now in the fourth quarter on a 2nd and 10. Vine spinning out left. He can't get away. He's going to be sacked all the way back at the 40. And the time really becoming a factor now. Under 3 minutes to go. 3rd and 29. Vine extending right and going underneath to Joe Scott. He only picks up 3 yards, and they're actually just going to send the field goal unit on. They don't think they can pick up a 4th and 26. Now they need 2 onside kicks, down 9 points. Fairbairn's going to have to attempt to pull off a miracle, but he won't be able to even get the first one. Now the Titans can try to run this one out. With 2:34 left in the fourth quarter, they hand this off to Derrick Henry right side. He's behind the defense, 1 man to beat, but he can't get past him as he cuts inside, going down at 13. Now just a minute 15 left. Henry breaking a tackle and taking this one into the end zone, increasing the Titans' lead. They're actually going to go for 2 to try to run the score up. Tannehill to the end zone, caught by A.J. Brown. They are now up 44-27. And the Texans, they just wave the white flag, putting in all their backups. Little screen pass here to Dunn. And he's going to pick up 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Mills trying to throw it down the field. He's hit and he lost the ball. Still loose. The Titans are going to recover this one, ending this game as they go victory formation, kneeling it out, winning 44-27, ending the Houston Texans' undefeated season here. Ryan Tannehill had a pretty good day, throwing for 311 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no picks, especially when you compare it to Dwight Devine's day. Devine probably cost his team this game with his two very costly interceptions, one being a pick six, the other on what should have been a go-ahead touchdown late in the fourth quarter, but he just underthrew it. He also had a bad fumble on top of all that. When it comes to the ground game, we had two 100-yard rushers and still lost. I know most of Willis's yards came on that one big run to start the second half, but still not a good look when you run for that many yards and still lose. A.J. Brown had a career day against our secondary, getting 176 yards and a touchdown. We obviously failed the goal to beat the Titans and forced 3 turnovers, and we're going to be hit hard. We're going to lose 15 morale for the entire team because of that. Hopefully the team is able to overcome that as we move on to some upgrades here, starting with Nico Collins. He has not done too much for us this season. Hopefully an upgrade to his route running can help him do something. Laramie Tunsil an upgrade. Let's go ahead and go agile as we try to make him better against some of these finesse rushers that come off the edge. He does get 3 to his run block finesse. Our rookies with hidden devs have all now played enough snaps to have them revealed. Starting here with Joe Scott, we see that he is just star dev. A bit unfortunate, but he is a skill position player, so he could always get his up. Unlike Eric Northcutt, who is an offensive lineman, he is going to be stuck at star dev for probably his entire career unless it regresses, because they don't have a chance for offensive linemen in this game to go up because of a dev trait scenario. Cornerback Roman Davis is also just star dev, but he could go up to superstar dev as early as the end of this season if he is able to. In Defensive Rookie of the Year in the AFC, he has played really well this season, so we will see if he is able to do that. Onto a draft story here. Clemson tight end Dalton Kitchen has really impressed scouts this season. He is 6'6", 248, 22 years old, has a second or third round grade, moved up the board 23 spots. His physicals are all off the charts. The skills look amazing. I know we don't have a need at tight end, but man, if we go best player available, I'm going to have a hard time not taking him in that second or third round. I mean, just look at those ratings. One thing we will have to focus on in the draft is offensive line, more specifically interior offensive line. We don't really like the guards in this class. We'll take a look at the top 2 that are in this draft, but I think I'm more likely to take a tackle and move them to guard, like Peyton Sims here. His ratings are all right. The top left guard on the board here in the draft is Calvin Fitzsimmons, who has a 3rd or 4th round projection. Physicals are okay, but the skills are not too great, so I'm not sold on him. And the top right guard is Callum Rollins, who has an F run block. I mean, I'm passing on that every day of the week. That's just terrible. Another option to move to guard here is Mark Scott, a right tackle out of UCLA, who is 6'4", 317, 21 years old, has a day 3 projection. The physicals are all pretty solid, but the skills are what really sell me. I mean, he has A awareness, B run block power, A pass block finesse. We'd probably reach on him and take him in like the 3rd or 4th round or something like that. We have a press conference here ahead of our next game, which will be against the Chiefs. They are asking us how we want to try to slow down Patrick Mahomes. We're actually going to go with the negate scrambling option, which gives us a goal to hold Mahomes to less than 75 rushing yards and beat the Chiefs. We will have +5 play rec for the entire defense to try to help him do that, which hopefully at least helps balance out the loss we took because of the last press conference we had. But before we talk about the Chiefs, let's go ahead and take a look around the league at the standings. The AFC North, the Bengals are on top at 6-2 with the Browns only a half game back because they had an early bye week. The Texans, we are 6-1 and have a pretty easy division lead, at least right now. The Bills are 6-2, up on the Jets, who are 4-3. I guess they had an early bye week as well. The AFC West, surprisingly, the Broncos are 6-2, tied there with the Chiefs. The Chargers are 4-3, and then you have the disappointing Raiders down there at 2-6. The NFC North, that is led by the Minnesota Vikings, who have a negative point differential and are just 4-4. The NFC South, a bunch of good teams in this division. Panthers, Buccaneers, and Saints all still fighting for it, with the Falcons not too far behind. The NFC East, 2 top dogs are the Eagles and Giants, with the Cowboys down there at 3-5 after they had the best record in all the NFL last season. The NFC West doesn't look much better than the NFC North. I mean, they have the bottom feeder Rams, who are 0-7 somehow. What the heck happened there? But yeah, you can see the standings overall. At least so far this season, we are at the midway point, basically. But now let's talk about the Chiefs. You obviously have Patrick Mahomes at quarterback, who has won an MVP, has won a Super Bowl last season. In our franchise, has 19 touchdowns and just 4 interceptions. We know he is great. He has good weapons around him. Eric Hauser, a Heisman winner back in college. They still have Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce. They added Allen Lazard. Man, they are loaded. The The Chiefs' offensive line is pretty good across the board except for maybe at right tackle. Even then, he is still a 77 overall and probably won't be a problem for the Chiefs. The defense for the Chiefs has a couple of star players there. Chris Jones at defensive end, and then Tyrann Mathieu at safety. The weakest point of their defense is definitely their linebacking core. We're probably going to look to take advantage of that and maybe try to run it more than we usually do, especially with the way Devine has been playing this season. So yeah, we will be leaning on Damian Willis and this young offensive line to try to run us to victory and hopefully keep Patrick Mahomes off the field as much as possible. Our defense, they obviously have their work cut out for them. They were playing great all season long until, this last week against the Titans where Ryan Tannehill picked them apart. So yeah, they're going to hope to do better, but they will have to do it without Ndamukong Suh, the veteran defensive lineman. He's going to be out with a quad strain, so we will turn to Charles Omenihu and a couple of the backups there to try to get the job done. The rest of the schedule this season is going to be pretty tough. We take on a good 49ers team. The Jaguars, Saints, Buccaneers are all pretty good. And down the stretch there, you have the Titans again, the Colts twice, the Browns, who are in their division race in a tight one, and the Ravens at the end of the season, so it won't be an easy end of the year. Yeah, thanks for watching this one. Next time we'll take on the Kansas City Chiefs, and I will see you next time.